Hi, my name is Eve, and this is about my smooth fox terrier Harley, who has degenerative myelopathy. I thought I'd do this video for other dog owners who are experiencing the same disease, what to expect, and what can be done to help their dog become more independent. I found out about Harley's disease roughly 5 months ago. I'd noticed that he was having troubles getting upstairs, getting up from sitting down, jumping into the car, and jumping up onto the couch. He used to be able to do all these things with ease, but slowly I started noticing that he wanted to be lifted up. As you can see here in this picture, that he's barely balancing in his rear legs. Part of the tests that they do for degenerative myelopathy, just as an easy test to do on the table, is to take his rear paw and tuck it under like shown in the video. See, normal dogs wouldn't allow their foot to stay under the knuckle like that for long. But with degenerative myelopathy, the dog can't feel that his foot isn't right, and so he doesn't right it. Often Harley walks on his rear legs with both feet tucked under onto his knuckle. As you can see here, this is Harley trying to walk without his walker. He simply cannot go anywhere because his rear legs don't cooperate. So the only solution for him was to get him a cart, and I got this one from Canine Carts. It's a beautiful little cart, made of metal, has adjustments everywhere to make it just fit your dog properly. Here you can see the straps at the front, which go around his shoulders, and then the rings is where his legs loop in, and it's very easily put on and taken off the dog, which is what I really like about it. And they come in different colors. The dog can pee and poop in the cart. But it gives the dog his independence, and there's really no other way he'd be able to do his business without the cart. So you can see he's moving around quite freely in it. His back legs just dangle. I've lifted it up enough so that his feet aren't touching the ground because he was having problems with his nails splitting as he dragged his legs. There are rear leg holders for the cart that you can strap your dog's legs into and hold them back. But I find them a bit difficult to do with Harley, and I find it takes too long to strap him in to be bothered with it. So as long as his feet don't touch the ground, he seems okay with it. It took Harley a long time to get used to using the cart. I must say, the first few weeks he would not move in it. He just stood there and thought I was insane. And eventually he sort of understood that being in the cart gave him independence and allowed him to walk around and sniff where he pleased. Now you can see he walks quite normally in it and isn't bothered by it at all. Passerby, as you can imagine, a lot of people ask questions when they see him in the cart. And as long as I'm telling them that this is giving him independence and giving him a few more months of life, they're all happy about it. I know there's people out there who would say this is cruel, a dog who can't walk on his own should be put down, but I disagree. Harley, other than not being able to walk on his rear legs, is a happy dog. He enjoys going out for a walk, he enjoys sniffing around and seeing people, and he still eats, pees and poops. And basically that's what a dog's life is all about. So because of that, and because the disease has no pain, I can't do anything with him right now except let him be. Until he has a time where he gets more paralyzed along the front or experiences difficulty being able to go pee and poo, it'll be at that time that I have to make a decision. But for now, he seems quite content in his little cart. The cart's quite good, and he's able to go up and down curbs if he needs to. It's certainly made his front paws or front legs a lot stronger because of course they're doing all the work. Harley's almost 15, so he's not a young dog, but certainly old dogs can learn new tricks. If he was a young, more energetic dog, I think he would have taken to the cart even more. So I'm really impressed at how far he's come in the last few months with his cart. Most of the time in the house I put him in the cart unless he's lying down so that he can stay upright and do whatever he likes. And right now he's doing one of his favorite things, which is gnawing on a marrow bone. As you can see, his dinner bowls and water bowls are elevated so that when the dog hasn't got use of his rear legs, he needs to have things lifted up so that he can reach them easily. Here's Harley at his favorite dog park along the beach with the other dogs. I definitely noticed that the dogs seem to give Harley space with his cart. It's sort of like a person seeing somebody in a wheelchair coming down the sidewalk. People give them room and give them space, and the same thing goes with dogs. They seem to know that something's wrong with him and that he needs space. It's great to be able to take him out and let him walk on his own and go where he wants to go. And that's all I want for him, is to have his last bit of independence, doing the things that he loves. As you'll see in the next clip, there's a golden retriever, quite a large dog in a much bigger cart, who had a tumor in her hip, and the owner had it removed and left the dog paralyzed in the rear end. The dog is only 9, so the owner said there was nothing else wrong with her. He had no choice but to give her a cart and keep her going. I feel the same way about Harley. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you got as much out of it as I did making it.